Hi, I'm Andy. I'm in my late 30s. I live in Amsterdam. I'm a sales director and I work across the life science sector in the recruitment industry. Specifically, I wanted to do the Thrive program because I was finding myself in certain situations, such as with authority figures. I wanted to feel more powerful in those meetings, more calm, more sense of clarity and confidence. Whereas before I did the program, sometimes there'd be a lot of anxiety, a tendency to brood, overthink, play out those scenarios maybe negatively in my head perhaps. And whereas now there's a sense of calm, there's a sense of confidence, a sense of power, ultimately feeling happier and more thriving going into those scenarios, more just going in without so much baggage. I think, the problem where this was really finding itself hitting as well, that confidence or that value with others, that authority figure or how I was perceived from peers, this could spill into personal life as well. So, you might lose temper with family, I am over silly things, so something might frustrate you far more than it should. Taking my kids out on their bikes, for example, and they would cause far more arguments and stress with each other that actually is quite a small thing and insignificant, that you would react to that, so you would blow up, as opposed to just looking at it rationally and trying to solve that problem. And you don't want to be that way with people. You want to be consistent. Certainly I wanted to be consistent in the way I communicate, positive, optimistic, solution focused, particularly in my role as well. So that scenario of this program really put me in a situation where I've now got practical tools that I can use for myself, whether that's the idea of white marble, black marble, and where my thinking was at. Just knowing the thinking styles would mean that I was in a situation where I could spot my behavior and correct it more quickly. So to summarize, to go from someone who maybe felt inadequate in certain situations, or would brood or overthink or be anxious about going into a scenario with a peer or a superior, to now feeling calm, confident, neutral, planned, having a toolkit I can call upon, essentially, ultimately means that I feel like I'm thriving, I'm more powerful. So thank you for everything.